Here in Primetime Local News Studio, I have with me new goaltender Josh Diaz, member of the Lloydminster Bobcats, came over early in the season from Fort Mac, and it sounds like you've been making yourself at home right away.
Yeah, for sure. Got traded, made my way down to St. Albert. They picked me up on the way to Grand Prairie, then played the next day, so quick turnaround, but it was good.
Yeah, it's definition of what the hockey world is, where you're traded one day and you have to make new friends, make a new life, and get away from everything you're used to.
Yeah, it helped too that I had 3 of my buddies from last year in Fort Mac on this team, so it made it easier transitioning, so it's good.
Yeah, talk about that in fact, because obviously sometimes you might see a teammate you had before, you might see a guy you knew from somewhere in hockey, but it's not that often where 3 former teammates who you played with for basically a year are all there with the team this year too.
Yeah, it's good because they're all really good guys, and I gelled with them pretty good back in Fort Mac, so it was good, and they make it really easy for me to turn around here and get used to everything.
Yeah, what's some of the things that they kind of help with? Is it just like getting used to the form of practice, the repetition of the day, or showing you around town, things like that?
Yeah, like basically all those. Like, it's all different. Like every team's different. Like going to the rink, like for practice, and like what you have to do before practice and after practice, and just getting around town and stuff like that, and they've helped me for sure. And same with my roommate Brayden Berthold. So they've all done a good job. So I'm settled in now, and I'm happy. So it's good.
Yeah. And it's also, of course, a different community. Fort Mac, much bigger community, very oil-heavy town. It is pretty oil-heavy town here in this area too. But have you noticed much of a difference in terms of the dynamic of the city, or not really?
I think Fort Mac, there's downtown, and then there's kind of uptown where everyone lives. So a little bit different like that, but Lloyd, I think it's all kind of, I don't know, I haven't been here for that long, but I think it's all pretty close together, which is good too, so you can get places easier and stuff like that, so, okay. Yeah.
And so focusing on out on the ice, obviously you went right into the fire against Grand Prairie. Yeah. You guys had a competitive series there. Was that good, or was that challenging, or was that maybe a good thing that as soon as you were in between the pipes, it was, right to the grindstone, right in the middle of a really competitive series, and you have to learn to adapt and be with the guys right away?
I think it was good for me playing right away. I wanted to play right away because I wanted to show that to coach and the boys that I can play, and I wanted to try my hardest, and I played 2 pretty good games, and I just wanted to show the boys that I have their back, so I just wanted to play my best, and I did, so it was good. And
you definitely did, obviously, a number of saves in both those games against Grand Prairie, then the first win of the season against Olds. What's been the team like over the last couple of days? So obviously a tough loss recently against Bonnyville, but there's some progress being made in terms of the chemistry side of it?
Yeah, we're getting better every day at practice, and we're just trusting the process with Nigel, and we're getting better every day, and we're going to start winning a lot more games down the road, so I'm excited.
Is there anything individually you're kind of focusing heading into the next couple of weeks, that whether it's a specific skill side of your game, or if it's maybe communication, things like that with the guys?
I'm going to watch a lot of video. I watch a lot of video on Hockey TV, and I watch the games the teams that we're going to be playing, and I watch kind of their power play and stuff like that. So I'm a big video guy, so I like doing that to kind of get prepared for the games for whenever they're coming and shooting on me kind of thing. So I get prepared in that sense, but yeah, practice too. I need to work my butt off and kind of just show Nigel that I'm ready to play every single day and get ready. But yeah, I'm ready to go this weekend, so I'm excited.
For sure. And that's definitely something that will be the case with you guys as Nigel, making you work your butts off.